Hey guys, Erico here. Hope you guys are doing fantastic because you are back watching this video. Angela baby and her hubby, XOXOXO, announced that they were going to divorce a couple days ago. And who was actually surprised or shocked? Nobody. Nobody was. Because everybody actually had speculated that they didn't even live together anymore. There have been multiple social media posts where she is with their child and he is nowhere to be found. There are people that are actually were like waiting for it. They were like,
"They can't be together. Come on, say something. Say something. They can't be. They can't be. They're not together. They're not together. They can't be."
there's a constant microscope on Angela baby. And all that she does as a mother, all that she posts about, there are people saying that they had this lavish wedding that cost millions of dollars that had to match, her oversized media following of thousands and thousands of followers as well.
So, what will $31 million get you? The lavish wedding took place in Shanghai in front of 2,000 of their closest friends and family. For the big day, Angela baby wore a custom Christian Dior wedding gown that took 5 months to create. The dress is made from ivory satin organza and has lace embroidery, sheer sleeves, and a 10-foot-long train. The drama doesn't stop there. Look at the jewel.
And then she had this ring that was big that also cost millions of dollars. We just see money coming from the sky, y'all. And then all of a sudden she had switched the ring out. They said she wasn't even wearing the ring at some point. All of a sudden her hubby disappeared. They were saying that she lost weight. There's also been scrutiny about her being a mother and them saying that, you know what, she don't even watch her child in the airport. Her child is like far behind her and she's in front. But then there were also people that were saying on social media that it might be because she's trying to keep the limelight off of her son, which I do think is a great thing. There have been 2 cases of this. There's been the first case where everyone was like, she is a good mother. The second case, they were like, not so much. To be honest with you, Angela baby hasn't really done too much in the coming years. She's been mostly on social media doing online dramas and just basically getting her life together. She left her husband's media company, entertainment company, whatever you want to call it, and she's now trying to get a new start. Her husband is actually 12 years older than her, which it doesn't really matter if you look good because he does look good. They look good together. I would never take that away from them. Not a fan of either one of their singing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not too big on it. But I will say that her husband has decent acting chops. I've seen her in a movie, but I can't say that it was a movie where I actually could see how good she was as an actress. I want her to do a more in-depth movie where it's not so much based on her looks. Asia has this thing where looks equals talent, visuals equals talent, and it doesn't really matter if you actually can act, sing, or really do anything that actually showcases why you should be where you are. If you have a lot of followers and you look good, that's basically what you get. So I take a lot of these people that are put on pedestals with a grain of salt, because there are some that are really good. Then there are others that it's just like, okay, you're a pretty face or you're handsome. What I actually want to get on when talking about this whole divorce and this mess is the bombshell that XOXOXO actually dropped when talking about the divorce and coming out and finally admitting that, it wasn't working out. He stated that his mother actually told him to marry Angela baby because she was pretty. So you mean to tell me that they dated all this time based on her just being pretty I really hope that he got to know her and that there was something else outside of her being a trophy for him and them looking good together on social media, because no wonder they divorced. You can't go into relationships looking at just somebody's looks, especially when you're young, because I have a secret for you all. Looks don't last. We all get old. Looks fade. And then what you're left with is that person. And if there's no substance to the relationship, if you can't sit with that person and love being with that person, just having them there and having a decent conversation and just saying, you know what, I love this person because I enjoy spending time with them, then you're going to end up being miserable in your relationship, in your marriage, and it's going to lead to divorce. You can't expect to have a relationship or a marriage based off of something so superficial. That's the reason why I have so many people out here getting divorces. Because what they're doing, they're going after lust. They're going after how somebody looks. But guess what? Once you sleep together a few times, once you see that person without makeup or how they look in a normal setting, and you get tired of looking at the same person, you're going to end up stepping out on them because there's no substance in the relationship for you to be there. You got to love someone for who they are, for what they bring as far as their personality, their personal traits, how they support you. Otherwise, look at them. Look at Angela Baby. They're divorcing after 7 years. And I have to wonder what went on. She's posted things on social media that kind of leaded to people thinking that maybe she was cheated on, which I'm not surprised. He's a handsome guy. She's a very pretty woman. And after a while, you have a child. And, you know, once he's finished looking at her, sleeping with her, it gets old. If there's nothing else there to keep you in that relationship, if he doesn't love, you know, the way that she goes about situations, if he doesn't love the topics that she brings up in conversations, if he doesn't love how she makes everything fun and how she makes him laugh, then what else is left but the physical? Then after the physical, there's no conversation, there's nothing else. You know, you just slide on out of bed and you're like, well, we're done with that. It makes me so sad seeing relationships that aren't strong in their foundation and you see them just crumble down. And it's also sad because so many of the citizens that actually follow Angela Baby and follow her husband knew that they were basically on the rocks. It showed. They tried to hide it, but it showed. He's like not in any pictures with her. He's not in any pictures with her and her child. So what does that tell you? She's probably not even on his social media. Like they're not in the frame together, and they haven't been seen in the same frame together since 2018. That's not good. That's not good at all. I guess they tried to hold it together for their child, but it's sad. She seems like a woman that has a good head on her shoulders from what I've seen.
Why do people refer to you as the Kim Kardashian of the East?
I don't know. I don't know.
You have more social media followers than her. Is it fitting that she should be called the Angela Baby of the West?
No, I'm fine. Yeah, but actually I don't read magazines a lot, so many like celebrities and artists I don't know.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I know
interesting.
Kim Kardashian. I know what she looks like. I know her husband, and that's all.
He seems like that he's doing well. He's 44 and he looks damn good for 44. I will say that. 44 is really not that old. But you know, they both still look good. They both still can have careers. It's just that I hope they learn from this and that they both in the future find people that actually they love for that person and who they are, like them having a good spirit and loving someone outside of just having sex with them. You know, it's like sex is good. Sex is a good way to show affection. But when you look and you see someone like always hugged up on someone or they're constantly kissing each other, that's lust. That's not really love. And most of the times, relationships like that, when you see them out and about in public and they're always all over each other, there's no substance to those relationships, because you should be able to be with someone without always touching them and just being with that person and just saying, you know, well, I'm happy that you're here. So you guys, this is a lot to think about. Follow my social media, mostly my Instagram. Also have a blog on East Asian Pop Culture. The link is always down in the description box below. And remember, be real, stay real, live in the real. And I will always be back. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the comments, all the various opinions and support. I will see you in the next video.